Hello, my name is Skyla Ramirez. Thank you for joining me today for this heart-centered meditation. To prepare for this meditation, you may get comfortable seated or lying down on your back. To begin, let's place the hands on the belly and simply become aware of the breath in the body. We may encourage the breath to move in through the nose or the mouth, exhaling from the nose or the mouth. And as we bring the breath into the body, allowing it to move down as far as possible into the lungs. We may begin to feel the breath fully filling the lungs, moving from the lowest part of the belly to the middle trunk of the body, all the way up to the heart. And as we exhale, let's soften the heart, then the ribs, then the belly. As we inhale, feeling the belly expand, maybe even moving into the hands, letting the breath rise up through the ribs, up through the heart, pausing maybe for just 1 or 2 counts. Then exhale, soften the heart, soften the ribs, and soften the belly. Now, if you're noticing that your mind is a little busy today, you're welcome to give even more character to this breath. So maybe shape it by counting as each part of the lung fills. As we inhale, counting 1, 2, 3 at the heart, and then exhaling 3, 2, 1, and softening the belly. Let's keep that easy count of 3. You're welcome to count a little faster or even a little slower, meeting the body where it is today with your breath. Let's take a few quiet moments to count those 3 counts on the inhale and then 3 counts on the exhale. Now continuing to soften the body around the breath, we could always keep that count. At any time, if we notice that we've maybe gotten distracted, just simply bring yourself back to the sound of my voice and back to the instruction in this meditation. Let's become aware of the heart. Become aware of the very center of the chest and the space between your spine and the center of the chest. Becoming aware of the heart itself resting in the center of the body. Perhaps begin to see that place like a green orb of light, recruiting the power of internal visualization to give the heart a little more energetic character. In the center of the chest, this green orb of light expands as you inhale, and it contracts as you exhale. Simply observing the movement of this light rhythmically with every inhale and every exhale. Seeing this place in the center of the chest. Let's begin to expand that light out a little bit. So as we inhale, we see this green light expanding up towards the throat, out to the shoulders and armpits, maybe even moving back between the shoulder blades and down towards the belly button. At some point, as we're breathing into the heart space, the light expands filling the entire body. This green light moving out from the shoulders, down to the arms, into the palms of the hands, perhaps even light moving out from the fingertips. This light moves up through the throat, into the mind space, and we may even see it moving out from the crown of the head, the back of the head, the temples, the ears. The light moving down into the belly and trunk of the body, filling the pelvis and the hips, moving down the legs to the feet, and maybe even moving from the soles of the feet and the tips of the toes. The whole body radiating this magnificent green light. Take a moment and just notice your shape, the form that you now take in this green light. As the green light radiates all around us, feel your awareness of self expanding out to the shape of this green light. As we move into various meditative states, the last thing for us to let go of is our attachment to our physical form. In an effort to deeply soften the body and relax the mind, allow your awareness of self to expand out, taking the shape of this green light all around you. Feel your breath expanding out in this space and beyond it. With this sense of expansion, we still have an ever-present awareness of the body resting, heavy and supported by the earth. Fully aware of elements of contraction, resting, and expansion, opening. It is believed that with the awareness of these completely opposite energies, that we create equanimity, a state of centeredness in one's self. Breathe out into the green light. Exhale, rest down into the hips. Now take a moment and consider your most heartfelt desire. We call this an affirmation, a mantra, or a sankalpa, something that is true for us. It can be very simple. I have peace. All is well. I am the embodiment of love. Take a moment and establish for yourself your heartfelt desire, the legacy that which we leave behind. Keep it short, keep it simple. Repeating this a few times as we continue to expand out beyond the physical body, as we sense ourselves taking the shape of green light. Notice the emotion that accompanies the affirmation. Now breathe in gratitude, breathing in a deep sense of gratitude, believing that the heartfelt desire, it has been met. Experience the heartfelt desire and experience gratitude, deep gratitude. Breathe in gratitude. Breathe out compassion. Breathing out compassion, an extension of deep, abiding, unconditional love for ourselves and others. We may continue to breathe in gratitude and breathe out compassion. Let's settle into our bodies once more. Still well aware of the green light all around us. Bringing the awareness into the physical body, into the present moment. Becoming aware of the entire front and back of the body, both legs, both arms, being aware of the whole body. Exhale, the whole body becomes very heavy. Notice what points of your body feel most connected to the earth right now. Notice the points on the left side of your body, the points on the right side of the body. And again, notice what points of the body are most connected to the earth right now. Now, in your mind, simply repeat to yourself, I have all that I need. All is well. If we ever notice any resistance to these affirmations, that's very common. So simply acknowledging if there's any resistance. And we can always shift the language. I am open and willing to believe. All is well. I have all that I need. Let's deepen our breath in the body, breathing in through the nose or the mouth. If we're breathing in through the nose, maybe even recruiting just a little bit of effort, flaring out the nostrils just a little bit. Ever so gently, creating a little more physical sensation with the breath. Mindfully breathing deeply down into the lowest parts of our lungs, through the ribs, and up to the heart. Pause. And now exhale, relax the heart, the ribs, and the belly. Let's do this a few more times. Inhaling belly, ribs, heart, pausing at the top of that breath. Now exhale, relax the heart, ribs, and belly. Roll into the next breath. Inhale like a wave of energy. Belly, ribs, heart, pausing at the top of the breath. Pause a little longer if it feels right for you. When you're ready, exhale, relax the heart, the ribs, and the belly. Feel free to try that 1 or 2 more times. Let's allow the body to return to its own natural, rhythmic breath without effort. Notice where the breath is going in the body, and from this place of awareness, awareness of the breath and the body, you might want to let your head move a little bit left and right. We may even want to wiggle the fingers and the toes. If you're lying on your back, maybe bend the knees and walk the feet close together. Let the knees sway a little bit left and right. If we're seated, we may want to rock a little bit left and right, or even forward and back, creating just a little more sensation through the trunk of the body and waking up the body just a little bit more. Holding on to this ever-present sense of deep peace and centeredness. Let's come to any still point, placing one hand on the belly and another hand on the heart. Breathing into the heart and the belly simultaneously. At any time, if we notice that we're feeling a little flustered, a little anxious, or maybe even just a little off balance in the day, we can always return to creating sensation in the heart and the belly and seeing this green light all around us, reminding us that we are the embodiment of unconditional love. Breathe in gratitude, breathe out compassion. All is well. Let's draw in a couple more deep breaths together, concluding our meditation practice today. Maybe even exhale with a sigh. Maybe let the shoulders rise up with that inhale and let it go with a sigh. We can bring hands together at the heart, final traditional closing, and then bowing to close in reverence to the physical body. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Peace be with you all. Namaste.